Buenas noches, profe.
Buenas noches a todos, bienvenidos, muchísimas gracias. Vamos a dar una esperita de un minutico, que por acá me están escribiendo algunos estudiantes que están ingresando, entonces un minutico les damos espacio. Mientras tanto, estimados estudiantes, quienes ya estamos por aquí, vamos preparándonos, vamos teniendo, ya les voy a indicar cómo va a ser pues toda la dinámica, pero estemos listos por ahí con la presentación, la posibilidad de compartir pantalla, etcétera. ¿Listo? Entonces, un minutico más y ya damos inicio. Muchas gracias.
First.
Bueno, creo que ya por acá. Bueno, entonces, listo, estimados estudiantes, bienvenidos. Como ya saben, estamos grabando nuestro encuentro sincrónico de manera que podamos dejar pues, la evidencia de nuestro examen de la noche de hoy disponible. Me permite por acá silenciar un micrófono que estaba listo, perfecto. Entonces, bueno, bienvenidos hoy a nuestro encuentro sincrónico, 21 de septiembre. Voy a permitirme compartirles pantalla, ya como sabemos, pues ya les he venido indicando a través de mensajería, recordándoles qué es lo que vamos a hacer. Entonces, pues ya sabemos que todos vamos a tener la posibilidad de compartir pues pantalla, debemos disponer de pantalla, el grupo pues quien haya elegido al líder para que comparta la pantalla con la presentación, todos debemos encender cámara, evidentemente micrófonos, y pues muy importante, ustedes tienen en este espacio de su NRC 1221, recuerden que ustedes deben dejar disponible en la pestaña, en el icono Collaborative Project, deben dejar la presentación disponible allí. Es la única forma que yo tengo para poderles evaluar y para poder dejar toda la retroalimentación. Entonces, si aún no lo han hecho, por favor, los invito a que hagamos este proceso, puesto que ya después de esta clase yo estaré evaluando, estaré dejando allí la retroalimentación y pues obviamente es el único lugar donde yo la puedo dejar disponible. ¿Qué hacemos? Buscar en Collaborative Project, fase 1, donde está la manito de la entrega, dice The Shark Tank Project, y al ingresar allí, recuerden que un solo miembro del grupo, se desplaza hacia el espacio de la entrega. En este momento lo que yo puedo verificar es que 7 de los 10 grupos ya han subido su entrega, nos faltan 3 grupos, por favor los invito a que hagan el proceso de subir allí esa presentación y pues quedamos al día para presentar. Simplemente nos presentamos, como ya les había indicado. ¿Cómo pueden compartir pantalla? Entonces, acá, como ustedes están viendo, al lado del micrófono y de la cámara, tenemos la posibilidad de prender cámara, obviamente micrófono, y acá les aparece una X en este momento, pero ustedes tienen una flechita. Al dar clic en esa flecha, les va a aparecer pues compartir la pantalla, es lo que ustedes van a elegir para podernos compartir la presentación. Yo les hago una retroalimentación en la noche de hoy de manera general, pero esa misma retroalimentación ya de manera específica se las estaré compartiendo en la plataforma, en el espacio del proyecto colaborativo con la nota asignada para cada uno de los grupos. Y bueno, quien presente su examen se puede retirar sin ningún problema porque pues me estaré quedando con aquellas personas que están presentando todavía su examen y eso sería todo en la noche de hoy. Pueden haber voluntarios, no hay problema, entonces aquellas personas o aquellos grupos que quieran pasar, me dejan su manito allí levantada, yo las estaré bajando a medida que van pasando, y pues eso sería todo. No sé si hay alguna duda antes de iniciar con este proceso evaluativo, estimados estudiantes. Veo por acá, no me sale tu nombre, pero sí.
No me deja. Dios mío. Ay, no.
Ana Carolina, ¿alguna pregunta? Ah, bueno, listo, perfecto. Entonces, pues bueno, estimados estudiantes, demos inicio. Veo por aquí...
Profe.
¿Quién me habla, por favor?
Profe, qué pena, es que el audífono estaba molestando. Profe, discúlpame. La exposición nosotros la tenemos en un link porque me ponen una aplicación. ¿Cómo será?
Allí es en los comentarios, cuando tú ingresas al espacio de la entrega donde dice comentarios, ahí copias el link. ¿Listo? No hay problema.
Bueno, profesora, muy amable, gracias.
Claro que sí, no hay lío. Y ahorita sí, pues ustedes abren el link, simplemente ténganlo allí disponible con la presentación para nosotros como tal.
Sí, señor.
Listo, perfecto. Bueno, muy bien, entonces Harvey Duval. Hoy voy a tomar datos también de los programas de las carreras que están estudiando, entonces estaré completando también esa información dentro del listado de asistencia porque desde la parte de Consejería Maya nos están solicitando asistencia de cada una de las clases, entonces es para completar como esa información, ¿listo? Entonces, Harvey, ¿qué grupo eres tú? What group are you, Harvey? Hello, Harvey. What group are you?
¿Me ayudan que no tengo presente el número del grupo?
Sorry, what group, Harvey? Harvey, ¿de qué grupo?
Ya le digo, profe, que es que no lo tengo
No,
aquí
ya te
presente.
encontré. No problem. Group A, ya te encontré.
Profe, una pregunta.
Yes, tell me.
Es que tengo una duda.
Tell me.
En la diapositiva, digamos, la diapositiva de nosotros, solo colocamos lo que eran las preguntas, como tal no pusimos lo que era los párrafos de las respuestas. ¿Está bien así también?
Yes, no problem.
Sí.
Yes. Sí, porque yo venía haciendo el seguimiento del curso. No problem.
Ok.
Listo, José Mauricio, ¿de qué carrera? ¿De qué programa? José Mauricio. Por favor, silencienos. Por ahí hay un retorno a alguien. Si están usando de pronto dos dispositivos, debemos dejar uno en silencio, ¿listo? José Mauricio, ¿de qué what career are you studying, José Mauricio? José Mauricio Araque, del grupo A.
Sí, señora, qué pena. ¿Será que podemos dar de segunda? Es que me acaba de decir el compañero que no se ha bajado del bus. Qué pena con usted.
Ah, okay,
Queríamos
claro.
hacerlo primero, pero el compañero no llegó a tiempo.
Okay, so I continue. Yes, you are supposed to be over here. So Yolima
Queríamos de
Flores.
segunda,
Yes, teacher.
Yolima,
Yes.
what group are you?
Group C.
Yes, I notice here. Yolima, what career are you studying?
One moment.
¿De qué carrera eres, Yolima?
Administración financiera, profe.
Okay, administración financiera. Por allí.
Cámara.
Espérame un segundo, Yolima. Gisette Catherine Sánchez.
Hello, teacher.
Gisette, hello. What do you study?
Administración financiera.
¿También?
Administración financiera. Sí, es que no sabía
Listo.
cómo decirlo en inglés. Quedé
No
pensando.
problem. Spanish is okay. Samuel, what do you study, Samuel?
Good night, teacher.
Hello, Samuel. ¿De qué carrera, Samuel Villa?
Accounting.
So public accounting, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Listo, chicos, recuerden encender cámaras, por favor, micrófonos, compartir pantalla.
Teacher, ¿puedes ver mi pantalla?
Let me see. Yes, I can see the camera and the screen. Go ahead.
Okay, teacher. Bueno, en the project collaborative finance 8 hand. Pues Gisette Sánchez, Yolima Flores, and Samuel Villa. Continue.
Okay, my name is Gisette Sanchez. What is and how does it work? It is an application in which people will have access to basic financial information. For example, what is GFE? How is the calculation? What is the compound interest? And various topics that are very important to life. It is application easy to use where people can consult and learn about basic uses of the Colombian financial system.
Continue, Samuel.
Which clown is being used for your professional field? Accounting directly influences your finances because it helps you better organize your expenses, income, costs, debt, and everything that adds to your will managing your money. Which letters establishes lab?
Okay. Finances are innovative day after day, and all people should know how to see and arrange their finances for the future of one this health, business, and people grow for these programs are increasing, innovate, and advance to improve the life people and their companies.
Let's go.
Okay.
Thank
you,
you.
teacher.
Thank you, dear group. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I noticed that in general, you have a proper order as a group to describe the presentation, to describe your your invention. When you say application easy, remember that the adjective goes first. So it would be easy application, easy tool. There's a microphone, please. There are proper ideas that you have over there with a natural way also to speak. Maybe confirm the pronunciation of some of the words, but in such as establishes, it would be establish. Okay, that's the correct pronunciation. But in general, I noticed that this is a correct exercise as a group. So dear students, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Okay, pretty good.
Teacher,
Well,
vamos presentando y nos vamos desconectando.
Yes, you can live without any problem.
Okay, teacher. Good night.
Okay, the same to you. Bye-bye.
Good night, teacher. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Thank you, bye.
Happy night.
The same to you, thank you. Listo, so María Alejandra Díaz. María Alejandra, Group B, right?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, María Alejandra. María Alejandra, what do you study? Casi no te escucho.
Yes, teacher.
¿Qué estudias, María Alejandra?
Seguridad y salud en el trabajo.
Y Alejandra Niño.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Alejandra, ¿qué estudias tú?
Administración de empresas.
Okay. Solo están las dos, yes? It's a group of 2 students, right? I suppose yes. So let's start sharing the screen, please, with the presentation and turn your cameras on, please. Alejandra. Ready, María Alejandra? Ah, okay, you're sharing.
¿Ya sale la presentación?
Yes, I can see the presentation now.
Ay, ya se activó mi cámara. No, es que estoy presentando. Ya, compañero.
Hello, teacher. Good night, companions. My name is Alejandra Niño. This name my company is Alejandra Díaz. Present by Grupo Web. Technology, my profession. Bamboo teas, breads. Alejandra, pasa la diapositiva, por favor. Bamboo teas, breads, my primas, I Sismer, breeds, oats, mayo, hard scores, beef fried, seared, fruit, and spikes. Bamboo teas, breeds is ecologist, a project crean is pandemic, taking out, improvisation quality, very fin.
And what is how does it work? The car or work is very important. Is why my brain joke is wonderful. Brush characters. Entonces, number one, corrugate breathing is those nylon with ensure a complete clean, elastic flages bacteria BPA free. Number two, 100% biodegradable and bamboo hulls. And number three, ergonomic design provides a comfortable grip while brushing. Number four, product free of BPA, cruelty, vegan, and eco pathway. For all what is useful and where are still students and work therefore we what the welfare of our users giving and can you biodegradable ergonomic producto and giving and with your smile. Thanks.
Okay, well, dear group, thank you. Thank you so much for the exercise. So I noticed that you have an interesting and a nice idea and the proper way to explain what the invention is about. Avoid reading, yes, just try to be more natural, more fluent, so and avoid putting too much text into the presentation because the idea is just simply having maybe some pictures, images, and talking about that to explain what the invention is about. Remember to try to write complete sentences and use maybe connectors to connect all of the ideas. In general, you have a proper organization as a group. Revise the extension, the length of the text, okay? Because it's too long for, well, that's why you have to read, okay? So thank you so much, dear students. I appreciate that. Let us see. So Mervin, what group are you?
Teacher, my
Group F, right?
good evening, teacher. Yes,
Hello.
Group F.
Mervin, what career do you study?
Yes, teacher, I'm a study psychologist.
That's nice. Okay, Ana Carolina,
Account public.
Okay, very good. And Janice Alexandra Obeso.
Account profit.
Okay, accounting too. Thank you. Okay, the other students, let's start.
¿Te estoy compartiendo?
No, compañera, todavía no se te ve la pantalla.
Para no se te ve.
Debes darle en el botón de la flechita y escoger la ventana. Ahí te sale una ventana y escoger la ventana del computador y darle compartir.
Ujú.
Ahí, compañeros.
Pues todavía no te... Ah, sí, ya.
Ya, Caro.
Espérate, activo la cámara.
Amor, estoy con la cámara prendida, ¿vale?
Pausa. Hey, everyone. With arts members of Group 7, Mirs of Marvin Galindo, psychology student, Alexandra Beso, Juan Ana Mateus, public, Acoin, Young with Arts Nate, our project, Psycho Up. Net.
As a group, we think about these questions and we will give a single answer.
Or Calen, Marvin, student psychology, and we to about this application because as a group with complement this application is in function to help through the main psychosocial units, both emotional and mental.
Yes. How does work our application? The application will be developed based on the DSM-5 manual for the diagnosis of mental disorders. By means of question, the application will be equipped to detect what the person's disorder is, and in this way, the psychologist will have a basis to begin treatment with the patient.
The image shown gives as you understand that. As colleagues in the accounting area, this hub is useful to us since it allows us to obtain experience in the area of cash investment and taking into account that digital technologies is a growing business throughout the world and has called to reactivate the economy in many countries.
Our project is very innovative for very much reasons. For example, in Colombia, many parents are unaware of the mental and emotional health of their children. This app will help them create communication space with easy and confidence throughout families' activities. In Colombia, families, it is possible to see the scan attention of the state in the emotional part. For that, our application is very important of the society. Thank you for watching.
Okay, pretty good. That's really nice. Okay, so thank you, dear group. I noticed that you are also very creative when presenting these. And so that's a nice exercise with the proper introduction when you are telling like the group you are, the innovation you were going to talk about. it is important to revise the pronunciation of some of the words with previous time, so that when talking, you try to avoid reading a little bit, or maybe if you read, just try to do it more fluent. Yeah, so not syllable by syllables, but with like more natural intonation. I noticed that, Marvin, you have a proper intonation also and a way to speak fluent, so you can help your partners also to improve their fluency when talking. Maybe in the presentation, avoid putting too much text in the slides, but this is a good exercise as a group, okay? Thank you so much, dear group.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, see you
Thank
then.
you, teacher.
Have a good night, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Thank you. Okay, pretty good. Let's see, Samuel Alberto Borret. Alberto, what group are you, Samuel? The microphone is off, Samuel. Group I. I cannot listen to you because of the microphone, Samuel. Samuel, can you listen to me? Maybe something happened to Samuel here.
Hello, teacher.
Is that talking to me, Esteban or William?
William, teacher.
Okay, William, what do you study, William?
Good night, teacher. Esteban Navarro.
Esteban, listo, Esteban. ¿Qué estudias, Esteban? What do you study?
Teacher, ¿cuántas reglas tenemos?
Esteban, ¿qué estudias?
Teacher, study public accounting.
Okay, listo. William, what do you study, William?
Contaduría pública, profe.
Okay, also. And Samuel? I don't know if Samuel has microphone, but I was not listening to him. So Samuel, what do you study? Los compañeros.
I study physical education.
Oh, right. Okay, pretty good. Okay, guys, so let's see. Let's start. I wrote in the forum that you simply wrote two ideas. I told you that it was not the purpose of the activity. The idea was writing complete sentences with the proper length because it was an exercise of a group, right? That's why I told you to write sentences to check all of the information, not only ideas, but a complete exercise, okay? So that's what I'm going to check in the presentation. You can start now. Remember, please, to turn the cameras on.
Good evening, teacher. Good evening, students. We bring a project why mis colegas Samuel, Esteban, and my name is William. Colors, Miss is small, system, field, in a room with are many small doors and colors like these listers are tuned on a via mobile app.
How does it work? The function is that when the ball comes out, the player must throw the ball towards the door where the light turns on. The purpose of this technique is to train the players in a more effective way. This very fun and useful class. They learn more and the teacher will not spell time. Future or materials, space, a mesh, a ball, and color lights.
Good night, teacher. Objectives.
Who is talking? Navarro over here? Esteban Navarro, I think, yes? It's because there is a problem with the microphone and we cannot listen to what you are saying.
Teacher, the objectives. The objectives is you will run to indicate points. You do receive balls of direction different. If you focus and be attentive, you will win.
Teacher, cordial greetings. My name is Dan Navarro. I study public accounting. I am in the 7th semester and I work in a costume company as a warehouse manager. It will be very full science in cat exercise my body.
And that's it? You finish?
Willy, su presentación.
My profession is a public accountant. It is useful in my professional fit into administrative parts when it's coming to budget. Finish, teacher.
Okay, well, I was waiting for that part. So, well, thank you, dear students. I noticed that you corrected what I told you in the forum, which was including descriptions, a proper text. Avoid reading syllable by syllable. So revise the pronunciation with previous time so that you do a normal activity, a natural one. That's an interesting idea. I noticed that you have a correct usage of the vocabulary and the grammar in general. Maybe revise the connection of the microphone. In some parts it was difficult to understand and to listen to you. And be ready to talk when the turn is yours, so be ready. Revise the length, the extension of the text to speak only about the most remarkable information, okay? And that's it. Thank you, dear group. I appreciate your participation.
Thank you, teacher.
All right.
Thanks, teacher. Bye.
Okay, pretty good. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Okay, let us see over here. Harvey Mondragon. You ready now with the whole group?
Yes, teacher. Good evening.
Okay, so Harvey, Group A. Jose Mauricio, what do you study, Jose Mauricio?
Yes, teacher.
What do you study? ¿Qué estudias?
En educación física, teacher.
Okay, listo. Claudia Milena.
Hello, teacher. Control school.
Okay. And Harvey, what do you study?
Good evening, teacher and classmates. I'm study public accountant.
Thank you so much. Okay, so let's start, dear group. Let's start with the information.
Okay, good evening, teacher and classmates. Members of the Grabación, José Araque y Javier Mondragón. Our product called Next Pro, accountant software.
¿Sabe cuál es el dilema, chino? Que ninguno de los demás pone
Interés.
¿Alguien tiene el micrófono abierto, por favor?
Esteban, cierra el micrófono.
Ah, ahora sí.
Okay.
The slogan is our product is if you choose, is you will never regret. What is it? It's an accountant software who provides you a solution for your business. It's the first online software, free, easy, and easy download. It's available for Android or iOS. Who does it work? Windows 10 or iOS operating system and Android 11 or less. Siga, compañero.
¿Sigo yo?
Sí, señor. O sea, cada uno hace los contenidos.
Okay, next pro. Why call it the be useful for your professional field? Accounting software provided on a solution to business. It is easy to access and allows the ordering of activities during in the week, month, and year. With innovating accounting software innovating because it can be housed in different countries, technological TVs, and if it does not work, the information will not be lost. It also has, hello?
Qué pena, compañeros, de mi parte.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Claudia. Next from which is innovation. It also has the configuration that it can be used in different languages and comments different forms and tables and answers to the needs of different companies. Thank
That's all. Thank you, teacher and classmates.
Okay, thanks for telling me because I didn't know if you already finished or not. So that's important. Maybe to say that you already finished or that would be all. So guys, thank you. There is a nice attitude and a motivated intonation at the beginning of the presentation also. I noticed that in general, you have a correct grammar usage as well as the vocabulary. When speaking, be ready. Yes, ready to have your turn or be attentive because you are supposed to have an order as a group. So just be ready when you have to speak. And well, verify the parts that you have to speak so that each one of you speak the proper length. I noticed that Harvey, you have a proper also fluency way to speak, so you can help the other ones also to improve their pronunciation. That's it. So guys, thank you so much for the exercise.
Thank you, teacher, and good evening, good night.
Good night to you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, same to you. Bye-bye. Gladys Fernandez. Gladys Yolette.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, Gladys. What group are you? Group H, right?
Yes, group H.
Okay. Gladys, what do you study?
One moment, please. This is the part for our presentation.
Okay, good. So I'm going to wait for this. So we have Gladys, Marjorie, and Juan Pablo. Yes.
Yes. Good evening, teacher. Good evening, classmates. This is our Shark Tank project. I am Yolette Fernandez. I study accounting public. My classmates are
hello, teacher. Hello, teacher. My name is Marjorie and study public company.
And?
And?
Juan Pablo?
It's Juan Pablo, and I study administration, occupational health and safety.
Our Shark Tank project is a classifier friends for accountant. And then we create a machine. This is going to help to understand and classify the different documents. This would be like those machines that exist in supermarket. How do you say this? The Bible, they obtain barcode, but this will do it going numbers.
Who will this work? This new machine works by AI, artificial intelligence. The idea of this is by making some code. The machine will identify some numbers, and those numbers help for classify which kind of documents is, like payments, expenses, or billings.
Why is this innovate? Because in is managed that what means the correct more compatible by reducing its slowness and addiction like I make it look like an ad so that as the rate it is not replaced in the future. It is saving a correct you think there's on empty. Let's award the word the pardon just what oh time finish.
And then you finish, okay? Well. So, well, thank you, dear group. All right, pretty good.
No pusiste la presentación, no.
Yes, I was going to say that. Verify that you can share the presentation. I know that this is in the platform, but just try to verify sharing that when talking.
Es que la
Um,
presentación creo que no quedó, pero ahí, esa era la presentación.
yes, that's
Teacher,
what I'm.
Ahora sí se
nadie
ve.
me dijo.
Yes, I
Yo
love
creí
that.
que sí lo había puesto, perdón, I'm sorry.
Would you pass it? Would you pass it just to see it, please?
Pásala.
Yolette, would you pass it? Exactly. Okay, continue just to see in general what you have. Okay. All right, pretty good. So, well, nice because when observing the visual aids, I can see that you are using only images to talk about that, which is pretty good. There is a creative way to introduce yourselves. I noticed that Yolette is also a good leader over here with Mr. over here. Let me see, because I have my screen over here with Juan Pablo also. And you can also, in between you two, help Marjorie to improve also pronunciation. Avoid reading, yes. In some of the parts, it is better not to read syllable by syllable, but maybe trying to memorize a little bit or reading more fluent and more natural. And I noticed that you have a good exercise as a group, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much for the exercise, dear students. That's all.
Thank you, teacher. Good
All
night.
right.
Thank you,
Bye
teacher.
bye.
Thank
Goodbye.
you, teacher.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye. Well, Diego Alejandro now.
Buenas noches. Good evening.
Hello, Diego. Diego, what group D? Yes?
Yes. Here we are, group D.
Excellent. Diego, what do you study?
Psychology.
Very good. And then Andrea Carolina, what do you study?
Business administration teacher.
Thank you. Let me write it here. And Alejandra, hello. What do you study, Alejandra?
Tienes el audio apagado.
Exactly. No, we cannot listen to you, Alejandra.
Pero ahí dice que está
Ah, ya.
prendido.
Ahora sí.
¿Ya?
Ahora.
Educación artística.
Okay, pretty good. Thank you, dear students. So nice to see you in the cameras. Very good. Let's start.
Ya comparto.
Si quieres la comparto yo. Ah, ya.
¿Ya?
Para mí. Yes. Sí.
Ay, se trabó ahora. Y listo. ¿Sí pueden ver la pantalla?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. We are the group Deep. The group made it is Bonilla Esquivel Alejandra, Carrillo Rosas Andrea Carolina, and me, Diego Alejandro Henao Molina. The Shark of project is about the cycle life. We help you wherever you want. This is the first, please, la siguiente. This is the first psychology app to the help. And this moment, in quarantine psychology, the pathology increase. People in this app, people can know about the first aid. Yeah, you can find the guy of the consultation. Um, there, it's someone of psychology first aid in case of the emergency in another person. It's some simple app. It's free. You do know, you do loan in everyone a smartphone and tablet. La siguiente, por favor. Okay. What do they do work? First create your username with the proper basic data. You will find, on data on the menu information about the function or for our ARP. Shall when you will defend the health of the staff on the following the consultation. Shoulder for the consultation, we are the psychologists. Because when I say our app is free, is no de pay. Listo, creo que es la siguiente.
Caro.
Porfa. Compañera Caro.
Good evening, teacher. All the information will be stored with complete confidentiality since only the patient and the psychology we have access. Our apps do not replace a psychology assessment. This is a tool for people to access psychology service.
Good. Good. Answer query the question with useful the profession fit. For use a future business administrator, psychologist, and graduate are in education. We can have an analysis of the problem that the people we in our on a daily basis go through, and you'll be able to help them better communication from the personal side for better performance at work. Use improving your mental health.
We is innovated. Our project is innovated since it is the fire psychology application created by psychologists designed to help in a free, easy, and safe way all people who are emotionally affected by the different situations that arise daily in their lives. Finish, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I admire what you have done and the way you have done it, also because you have a proper way to speak. I noticed that you have held between yourselves in order to have the proper way to speak, to do it with the same level, yes, of fluency among yourselves. There is a good order as a group with collaborative functions. Well, I was writing at the beginning that Diego could help the other ones, but I noticed that all of you have a proper level, so I really appreciate that. Yes. So there
I
is
tried.
yeah, very nice. Yeah, all of you. So there is a proper grammar uses as well as the vocabulary.
My grandmother speaks English, and now they grew up and I listen to, hey, did you say tit? Yeah, en español, no sé, this is the correct way. Fuck, I tried.
But that's good. That's good because I noticed that between your three, you are helping each one in order to have a proper order of ideas with the correct grammar as well as the vocabulary. You included adjectives to understand, to let the other people understand what the objective and the innovation you have. Well, very fluent. You included also connectors to explain each one of the steps and to answer each one of the questions you had. So really nice. I really like that one. So continue practicing and improving your English skills. Thank you so much, dear group.
Thank you to you.
Thank you,
All
teacher.
right.
Thank you,
Bye. Have a
teacher.
good night.
Good
All right.
night.
The same to you. Thank you so much. Good. Let's see. Janine Marina Casio.
Buenas noches, profe.
Hello, Janine. Janine, you are group G. Yes.
Yes.
What do you study, Janine?
Public accounting.
Thank you. What about Luis Correa? What do you study, Luis?
I study physical education.
Okay. And Cristian Camilo Enciso.
Physical education.
Thank you so much. Okay. So well, guys, remember to turn your cameras on and to be ready with the presentation too.
Okay. So, good evening, everybody. We are the group G. We are conformed by Luis Correa, Cristian Enciso, and me, Janine Acacio. The agenda for tonight, first we are going to talk about our project. Then we are going to talk about how does it work, then about benefits, and finally, why is it innovative? So first, within in our project, my partners study, they study physical education, and I study public accounting. So we thought in a project who benefit both careers. So if we had $1,500, we would create a new venture where we equip offices with machines, furniture, and different objects for employees take active breaks in companies. And so continue, Luis, please.
Okay. How does it work? Place, instructor, a theory breed. The different organization must provide a physical space and we will supply the necessary opportunity for the physical activities that the employer can carry out. In addition, we will provide an instructor with a guide to run an activity in risk routing and visit workstation to stable poster hit Gillette. Continue, Christian.
Benefits. The initiative is useful for the art of physical education because it allows to have a field of action in a public or private business environment and facilitates the field of financial and administrative careers since physical activity in this sector is limited and has negative consequences for health and our idea I'm to improve the well-being of the field. Next. Why is it innovative? This project is innovative because it eliminates the field that rest and well-being do not help and to have better employees. The truth is that an employee work calming and with begging as a her performance is more creative and shared objective with greater efficiency. Finish. No more.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Very nice also. There is a proper way to introduce the topic you are going to talk about tonight. Well, avoid reading or just try to maybe not showing that you are reading, maybe more fluent in this part. Revise the possibility to see the whole page while using the camera. So maybe check the light or the space you are in this moment. There is a proper grammar usage as well as the vocabulary, and I noticed a correct job as a group. Okay, so thank you, dear group. That's a nice one. All right. Good. Let's see. The next one here, Maria Patricia Montaño.
Hello, teacher.
Maria Patricia, hello. What group are you? I'm looking at the missing ones.
Group E.
E. Okay. So you are Lolita, Shirley, Maria Patricia, and Ana Milena.
Yes, yes. Teacher.
Okay. Lolita, what do you study?
Good morning, teacher.
There is an echo, so just revise that. Shirley, what do you study?
Hello.
Hello, Shirley. What do you study?
Public accounting.
Teacher.
Okay. Maria Patricia Montaño.
Account public.
Okay. Ana Milena.
Hello, teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I am studying tourism and hotel business administration.
Okay, that's a nice one. And Lolita.
Good morning, teacher. Public accounting.
Okay, good
Study.
evening. Okay, thank you so much. So let's start, dear group. Remember to turn all of the cameras.
¿Ya están viendo mi pantalla? Sí.
Yes.
Yes, we can see it now.
Okay. Good night, teacher and class. We are group E. My name is Patricia Montaño. My classmates are Lolita Chiribi, Shirley Dominguez, and Ana Torres. Question number 1. What is it? The page will be called Country Film. It is a web page in which the public account and other related professions can reinforce their knowledge, interact with content criteria, and clarify their doubts in real time in some ways. Next, Ana Torres.
Okay, thank you. How does it work? The website is created. Will have support material visible to the public. However, when the person or people want to know about the more information about this subject, in this website there is a link in where there is one link to the video chat for más information about this subject.
Next, Lolita.
¿La corresponde?
Ya.
Why core is if useful your professional field? Because it allows me to explain my knowledge. Because it like me analyze and have my own we feel criteria. Why can it become competitive at work? Digital incarnation.
Mm-hmm. Next, Shirley.
Bueno, me voy por la calle.
Shirley?
Yes. What is Noveire? Bitcoin no vote or ad facing offers the same. Or being pioneers in offering this service. Bitcoin is combine technology with knowledge. Thank you.
Finish, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, pretty nice, dear group. Thank you so much. I noticed that you have a correct organization as a group. Maybe just try to avoid reading or be more natural simply when talking. Avoid putting too much text in the presentation to avoid having like many words over there when you present the slides. There is proper vocabulary, and in general, the grammar is also accurate. And notice that you have a good exercise as a group. So thank you, dear group. I appreciate that.
Thank you, teacher.
All right.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, and the missing group, the only ones that are missing is the group J, Nancy Castillo, Julia Cruz, and Álvaro Pinilla.
Thank you, teacher.
Good night.
Yes, good night. Hago presentación. Un momento.
Okay. Nancy, what do you study?
Business
Administration.
Business administration. Yes.
Okay. Julia, what do you study?
American impression.
Business administration, yes?
Yes.
Administration.
Profe,
Yes.
¿dónde
Álvaro?
comparto? Ah, ya lo encontré.
Okay, and Álvaro, what do you study, Álvaro?
¿Ya pueden ver la presentación?
Yes.
Yes, we can see a presentation. Álvaro, is Álvaro connected? Álvaro, can you listen to me?
¿Qué pasaría con Sebastián?
I don't know.
Ya.
Álvaro.
Ya le escribo porque está pendiente.
So, Álvaro, would you turn your microphone on, please? Okay, so let's start. ¿Qué carrera estudia Álvaro, chicas? ¿Saben?
Creo que la misma de nosotros.
¿Administración de empresas?
Creo que sí.
So let's start. Yes.
No sé hasta ahorita.
Let's start, dear group. Chicas, demos inicio.
Dale, Julieta.
Bueno. Ok. My group J.
Mientras me conecto desde otro dispositivo, por favor.
Teacher, compañeros que se va a conectar de otro dispositivo, creo que se quedó sin internet o algo así. Que si le damos un momento.
Okay, start you doing the exercise because I have the other group with the other exam. Meanwhile, mientras le entran. Meanwhile, okay? Okay. So do your part.
¿Qué es eso? Gracias. Ingresa a otro grupo mientras tanto, profe.
No, you are the last ones. That's why I tell you to continue because I have another exam with another group now. Yes, with other class.
Yes.
So start, yeah.
Ya pueden ver ahí, ¿cierto?
Yes.
¿Sí?
Yeah.
¿Ven la presentación?
No.
No, I don't see it.
¿No? Ay, tengo que estar compartiendo. Espérame, entonces. Hay que salir todo.
Okay.
Espérame. Ahora sí. ¿Sí?
Okay. Bueno, de nuevo. My group J, Julia Marina Cruz, I am Sebastián Pinilla y yo Juliet Castillo. Continue. Our product in slate sorbet, and pencil and birds in grows in laser. Continue.
Bueno, entonces sigo yo. Mañana Julia Cruz. This production is ports award professional because we manage time belt tours, be safe days, we of paper, we take care of the planet by making the maker of dolls, life creative continues. Seguiría Sebastián, pero no está. Y ahora llegó Sebastián.
No,
So you
pero
can do
esto
your
no
part.
escucho. Continue y yo lo digo porque no escucho. Continue. ¿Es ese?
Sí. Sí, ya ese sería el de.
Ese es el que tú dijiste. ¿Sí?
No, ese es el de Sebastián.
Ok. Bully group within the MAC team headline. We got this league I am rallying upper ranks. Continue. Debe ser el de Sebastián. In this read one for you have to work 4 months and solicitudes in jobs. Continue. Powerful lecture hand removes the board in papers with you land with iron trans.
No, entonces,
No, ahora sí se escucha.
No, ya lo dijimos, Sebastián.
O sea, ya pasamos, Sebastián.
Yes, so Sebastián, would you like maybe to do your part? Only your part, okay, Sebastián? Okay, well, I'm going to say the feedback because of the time. So, well, I wrote over here that Sebastian had difficulties maybe with the microphone, but that he worked with the group. So it's important maybe to verify those connections and the possibility to have the camera and the microphone. In general, I noticed that you have a proper grammar usage as well as the vocabulary. This is a creative device also. Avoid reading the whole text. So you need to revise the pronunciation with previous time to avoid having syllable by syllable. I noticed that you followed the suggestion that I gave in the forum, but you need to check the pronunciation to be more fluent. And there is proper grammar and vocabulary in the invention, okay? So thank you, dear group. Thank you so much too.
Thank you, teacher.
All right. Okay, so good night. The same to you. That's all for tonight's class. Thank you so much. I will give the feedback in the platform. Have a good night. Bye-bye to all of you.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Okay. Thank you.
Teacher.